what I want to do is get the wiring and light fixture off of here now, and if you haven't seen it or haven't already worked on your machine, this is called the lamp shade, and it's held on with one regular little screw here. If you saw the 404, there was 2 screws. With the Rocketeer style here, they went to one hidden screw, and that screw is hole is right down here below the light fixture. So you just remove that one screw and you get access to change the light bulb, clean your lens if you want, and remove the light fixture, which is what I'm going to do. And it also just has one screw here to hold that. It's right up here, standard lefty-loosey. So we'll take that out and find where it dropped. It's a little bit smaller than the lampshade because the light fixture is smaller. And now, so when I'll pull the grommet out here, get the light fixture. This should be over into the straight stitch position, all the way left. If you see the little wire clamp up in here, you can remove the screw in the front, take that off. You can see I pulled off the top hat cam, and I've removed the bobbin winder system to get this freed up here. Now on the 404 there was a splice that Singer did up here, and the wire nuts were tucked in there. So I would just normally cut that old splice off, pull the wires out each end, and then after I reassembled I would resplice that. But I don't want to cut these wires since they've never been cut, so I will come down here where I have this opened off. This is where the cord plugs into, and that's called the terminal. And on the back side of this there are where your terminal connections are. There's 2 little short leads that go to the motor, and there's 2 leads, or light lead terminals here, coming from the light fixture. The yellow one goes on by itself and attaches to this. It slides on. And the red one has got like a double connection that slides onto the terminal connection. So I want to take these 2 wires off here instead of cutting the wire and making a splice, right? And I found the best way, if you can pull these off, more power to you. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there's the terminal connection, which I cleaned by hand, and you see both of these came off of this double connection, one that goes to the motor and one that goes up to the light. So that's okay. I think I can, let's see if I could pull that one off of here. I'm surprised that yellow one came off. Usually what I have to do is just put a screwdriver here in the back side of it and kind of work it off, but that does not working well on this one. So we'll see if I can, let me see if I can pull off the other short one. Don't pull on the wire, because you can pull it right off of that brass clip or terminal. It doesn't want to come off. Okay, so I came back down to the bottom here, and I fiddled trying to undo that light lead terminal off of that double clip, and it didn't want to come, and I didn't want to force it. I don't want to break that clip because I've got to slide that double clip back on to this terminal to get the power to both the motor and the light. So what I did instead is tried to tape up everything so that it's a smaller size and it won't have stuff hanging out to get hung up in this little square tunnel here. So I'm going to go with my right hand up to the top of the machine, just behind where the bobbin winder area is, and I'm going to try and pull it up through there and lead it, kind of guide it with my left hand past some of the stuff there. And let's see if I can get up here and fiddle around with it up here and see a little light for myself here, because it's a pretty tight fit there. I'm sure at the factory they ran the wire and then put those clips on the end and plugged it in and it was okay. So I don't know, I may have to end up cutting that and splicing it. I don't mind doing it on a model like the 404 where it was cut before and spliced, you know, at the factory, but it would kind of be nice if I could get this in and out all in one piece. Any wire splice is a potential problem in the future. Oh, there. So I was able to fish that up through. It was kind of getting a little hung up here. I should have wrapped that up smoother. But now let's see if we can fish it out where the grommet goes, because I've already got the grommet pulled out, right? So let's see if I can get it down through there. That's even going to be tighter, I see now. Woo! But yeah, I'm kind of wishing now that I had taken a little more time when I wrapped up those wires and done it a little more neatly. But I think I'm going to be able to get it here. There. Okay. So that's a good tip. Try and wrap these up as tight and smooth as you can if you want to pull this out. So I've got the whole wire lead out. I can clean this by hand, and then during the reassembly I can fish the wire back up in here and then over and down through that little square tunnel and clip it back on the terminal connection there, and then mount it for the future plug. So I think that'll work okay.